There we go. Okay, we're live. So watch your language. So we're gonna start seated, and I didn't ask for any special requests, so whatever pops into my head is what you're stuck with today, which probably happens more than you realize. All right, so let's start. If comfortable, you can close your eyes, and we're gonna just check in with the body first. So if you weren't paying attention this morning, or whatever time you're watching the video, about what's going on in the body, now is the time to check in. So notice where it's tight, where you've overused muscles, maybe where you've underused muscles. And we just want to pay attention to those spots. Sometime in yoga, we go, oh, we have to stretch it, but actually sometimes we have to strengthen something. So just keep that in mind as well. All right. So let's just take a couple breaths here. It's hot outside. The air is on in here, so that feels good. But just a reminder for a cooling breath. There's a couple of different ways to do this with the tongue. It's a genetic thing, so if you can't roll your tongue, you can't. It's no problem, no worries. It's just how it is. If you can, we're just going to curl the tongue, and we're going to inhale across the tongue and exhale out the nose. So inhale and exhale. So what you're doing is bringing in moistened, cool air into the body and then exhaling out the nose. So if you can't curl your tongue, you can...
It does cool it off.
It does. So make sure that you drink extra water, because this can be a little dehydrating if you overdo it maybe. And sometimes you have to close your mouth and re-moisten the tongue.
Which one do thinks of this shit?
Or you can tuck the tongue behind the teeth. So it's a different sensation, but it's the same end result. All right, so you can do that when you're feeling...
I get it.
You got it? All right. So let's go ahead and, when you're ready, if you've closed your eyes, you can open them up again. And we're going to start with the ankles. So we're going to open up the ankles today. We'll start with that. So we're going to extend the heels away from the torso and then point the toes. Exhale and inhale. Excellent. All right. So that's our inhale when we point, exhale, flex. All right. And circles around with the ankles. You can start with one and then do the other. Around, same, opposite. Motion is the lotion. That's what my first yoga teacher always says. And then let's do, so we're doing stretching stuff with the ankles now. I'm going to remember later, we're going to do some strengthening with the ankles. So soles of the feet together, and then pinky toe towards the shoulder. Excellent. And then toes open away from each other, and then relax. Open away, kind of like that. So one of these days I'll do my bunion video, my ankle video, and my knee video. So work up the body. Okay, bunion, is that okay? Did you say? Okay, all right. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Okay, and then finish with windshield wipers. So sometimes when we have issues with the feet or ankles, it can affect the knees all the way up into the hips. And sometimes when we have issues with the knees, it can affect the back. Hips can go down and up, so, you know, the knee bone's connected to all that. It's all connected, right? Excuse me. All right, next. So if you want to keep the legs out, you can do that. We're going to come to the wrists. So arms straight out, tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers, and make circles around with the wrists. Excellent. Bigger circles into the elbows and the shoulders. Excellent. Oh, all right, that's tight. So palms together, interlace the fingers and figure eights. Beautiful. All right, release that. We're going to switch which fingers on top. Nicely done. All right, release that and shake it out. So we're going to extend the arm out, fingers towards the floor. The other hand on the back of the hand, we're going to push the one hand into the other. So that's going to open up the top of that forearm. And we'll go to the other side. Excellent. And then we'll do the opposite. So this opens up the carpal area there. So we're going to push the fingers into the other hand. And then you can do the thumb towards the floor. And the other side, fingers. And thumb down towards the floor. Beautiful. And shake it out. All right. Let's go ahead and do the neck and shoulders, and then we'll start doing some big body movement. All right. So inhale, neutral. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One more full time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Nice. Inhale back to neutral. And then we're going to go side to side. So we're going to exhale ear to shoulder. Inhale center. Exhale second side. Inhale center. Exhale first side. Inhale center. Exhale second side. Nice. All right, one more time each side. Inhale center. Exhale first side. You want to bring that same arm out and over, making space between that ear and shoulder. And then we're going to inhale, release. Exhale, other side. Bring that arm out and over. And then inhale, head comes back up. All right, one more direction with the neck. So we're going to inhale, center, exhale, eyes go around towards the back wall. Shoulders stay where they are. Inhale, center, exhale, second side. Inhale, center, exhale, first side. Inhale, center, exhale, second side. Inhale back to center one more time each side. Exhale first side. Inhale center. Exhale second side. Inhale back to center. Nice. All right, let's move down to the shoulders. We're going to inhale forward and up. Exhale down and back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale coming up. Exhale down. And then let's reverse it. Inhale back and up. Exhale down and forward. All right, we might have to do some shoulder stuff. My are really tight. Ah. All right, and then a couple more either direction or simply straight up and down. Beautiful. All right, release that. And then let's come up to hands and knees. We'll do that. You want to stay in your chair? Yeah, just stay up in the chair. That's fine. So you can do the same thing we're doing, just cat and cow. All right, so let's start with our cat and cow. We're gonna exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Excellent. And then back to neutral. I'm going to grab a chair and then I can show you what you can do in the chair so you don't have to get down on the floor. Okay, so next, we're going to do our spinal balance. So if you're in a chair, you can lift arm and opposite leg for your spinal balance. And then on the floor, we're going to go right arm, left leg. Take a breath or two here. And then set that side down. We'll go the other side. And then set that down. Let's do elbow to knee. So we're going to do a cross. So we're going to open up and then exhale knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. One last time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. And then set it down on the floor. All right, let's go the other side. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, open one more time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open it. Exhale back. All right, so next we're going to do our mountain climbers. So let's see, how to do this in a chair. So you can do, arms can stay, or however you want to do it with the knees. All right, so we're going to come up on the toes. And let's do same side. So right knee to right elbow, and then back. And then left knee, left elbow, and back. So you can go faster than that. It's harder if you go slower. All right, and then come into a downward facing dog, and then come down to the knees. All right, let's do cat and cow again. So we're gonna exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow. Now we're gonna add child's pose. So we're gonna exhale cat, inhale cow, and then exhale cat down to child's pose. Inhale back up to cow. And if you want to stay in that child's pose at any point in time, you're welcome to do that. Exhale down to cat to child. Inhale back up to cat. Exhale cat down to child. And one more time through. Inhale cow. Exhale cat, and then we're going to pause down in our child's pose. You can bring the knees out a little wider. Rest the head on the stacked fists or on the floor, whatever's more comfortable. And then when you're ready, let's make our way back up to our tabletop. And from here, we're going to come into our downward facing dog to come up to standing. So we're going to lift the hips up with the inhale and take a moment to walk your dog. And then we're going to straighten the legs as much as comfortable. Point the crown of the head towards the floor. And then let's come up on the toes. So now we are strengthening the ankles. If you want to make it more of a challenge, come up on 1 foot at a time. And then when you're ready, look up at the hands and walk the feet forward, or look at the feet and walk the hands back. We're going to bend the knees, shake the head, yes and no. And then when you're ready to come out, arms out to the side, push in with the feet, inhale. Coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Phew. All right. So, let's see. I think almost everybody has a chair. You guys can use the tables if you want. So let's do some balance poses, and then we're going to do some ankle strengtheners. All right, so let's start with this mountain pose. And if you want to come back to that cooling breath, if you get a little heated, you can do that while you're in your mountain pose, or if you just want to do a regular breath, that's fine too. So hip points towards each other, back of the neck, back and up, palms forward or towards each other, collarbones away from each other, and or shoulder blades towards each other. Excellent. All right, 1 or 2 more breaths here. Nice. All right, let's go moving balance, and then we'll do some stuff with our ankles. All right, so to start, let's go with palm tree pose. So you can break it down into smaller bits if you want, or just go all the way. So regular, inhale up, exhale down. If you want to do one side at a time, you can do that. If you want to go arms and then toes, you can do that. Best not to watch yourself on the video because it makes you wobbly. All right. So let's do 2 more, or even it out if you're doing one at a time. Excellent. All right, let's do Karate Kid, and then we'll go back to ankles. All right. Let's do crossbody today. So we're going to start with the arms out. We're going to bring one knee up, touch the opposite knee with the opposite hand, and then the other side. Excellent. All right, so even that out. Or one more time each side. It's hard to stop, I like that. All right. So now we're going to do ankle strengtheners. So if you have a chair and you want to do that, you can do that. You might be able to do it without a chair. You have nice strong ankles. Otherwise, a chair, a wall. You guys can use the tables if you want. So we're going to start. You can have both feet on the ground and do both feet at the same time. That's not going to give you as much oomph, strength, whatever the word is I'm looking for, as doing one foot at a time. So I'm going to go straight to one leg at a time, starting with my right foot. And you can just have your hand on one thing for balance, and then the other arm can be wherever you want it to be. Or you can keep moving it too. So I have my other knee bent, foot off the ground, and then coming up on the toes. I'm actually going to come off the mat. So this might be easier or harder than when you have shoes on. So you're lifting up your body weight on one side. Yeah, another arm up. You're like graceful. All right, and I'm gonna do two more, making even 10 on this side. Beautiful. All right, other side. And you can switch which side you're holding onto, if that's easier, or doesn't matter maybe necessarily. All right, that is 10 for me. Okay, so finish off evenly. And then if you want, kind of shake them out a little bit. And then something that I can't really do right now because I don't have anything to do it. For stretching out the feet. So you start with your feet. I'm going to pretend this mat is up in the air. You start with your feet on a stair, and then you lower your heel below. You have to be careful with that so you don't overstretch your tendons, which I have done. So yeah, just lower down. Yeah, bottom step. Don't try it. So depending on, yeah. So that's all right. But let's. Okay, so two other little movements we're going to do with the feet, and then we'll do something else. All right, so arch of the foot, inside of the arch, we'll do each foot inside and then the outside. So as though your foot, the arch, was a suction cup. So you're kind of working the big toe and the heel, and you're pulling up. Probably can't see small movements like that. So you're pulling up the inside arch of the foot, and then relax it. So the inhale is activating that little suction cup, and then exhale to relax it. And when we've done other diaphragms in the body, that inhale is, oh wait, I've got that backwards. So the inhale is relaxing it. So the exhale is the suction. Exhale up, inhale, relax. All right. So release the inside of the arch. So on the outside edge, same idea. Maybe it doesn't look as much like an arch, especially if you have flatter feet, but same idea. Exhale, pull that up, and then inhale, release. And maybe you're activating other muscles in the calf, in the knee. You can close your eyes if you want. It might help if you visualize that movement. Excellent. All right, release that foot. Let's try the other side. So we're going to exhale, activate the arch of the other foot, and then inhale, release. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, release. Nice. All right, release that side. Let's do the outside edge. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, release. Very nice. And then when you're done, shake it out. All right. So we're going to do our half sun salutation, and we're going to do it with the exhale. So we're only going to move on the exhale. And when we're in this position, we might, after one round, we'll take an extra breath here. So we're elongating this way and that way. So feeling that clothesline effect, like pulling it open that way. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So hands at the heart. You're going to inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale down here. Exhale, come up to a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out. Inhale down here. And then on the exhale, come back up. Inhale up here. And then exhale, release. All right, let's do that again. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, swan dive. Inhale down here. Exhale, come up to a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Arms out to the side. Inhale down here. Exhale, come up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, I messed up the first one. I got the second one right, so we'll do an extra one. All right, so this is number 3. We'll do one more after this. So inhale here. Exhale, arms up. Inhale up here. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale down here. Exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Arms out to the side. Inhale down here. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale up here. Exhale, hands to the heart. Awesome. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the arms up. Inhale up here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale down here. Exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale down here. Arms out. Exhale all the way up. Inhale up here. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right. That's complicated. But fun. Keeps you on your toes.
Felt good.
Good. Good. That's why we're here. All right. So let's do our warrior 1. So you're going to turn one foot out, step the other foot forward. And let's warm up that front knee. So we're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Beautiful. All right, push off, step back. Let's open up the other knee. Turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend. Excellent. All right, push off, step back. Let's add the arms. All right, first set, we're going to do hands to heart, cactus arms, arms straight up. We'll do 3 rounds of that. Here we go. We're going to inhale, bend the front knee, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Second round, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. And inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Beautiful. And one more round. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. And arms straight up. Exhale back. Beautiful. All right, step back, switch sides. And here we go on this side. Inhale, hands to heart, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Round 2, hands to heart. Inhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms straight up. Excellent. And one last round, hands to heart. Inhale, cactus arms. And last one, arms straight up. Exhale back. Beautiful. Step feet back together, and let's do the one where we fold forward. So go back to that first foot forward. The hand of the leg that's in the back, that hand goes on the lower back. And then we're going to use the arm with the leg that's in front to do the big swooping motions. All right, so we're going to inhale, then that front knee, arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward, arm swoops down. Inhale, arm swoops up, torso comes up. And then exhale, arm down straight. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, back to start. And let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale down. Beautiful. All right, step that foot back. We'll go to the other side. Switch arms, switch legs. All right, so we're going to inhale, bend that front knee, arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, arm down, straighten the leg. Again, inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. All right, and one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, step that foot back. And then let's come into Warrior 2. All right. All right, so feet are nice and wide. Depending on your balance, they can be wider or closer in. Heel of the front foot is probably aligned with the arch of the back foot. Everybody's different, so it's all right. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. And we're going to relax the shoulders away from the ears and extend out through the fingers. And take a moment, just check in with the body. How does it feel different from when we started class? All right, and then let's go forward first. So we're going to Side angle pose. So front forearm, front thigh. Back arm can come up towards the ceiling, stay on the hip, or come overhead. And then we're going to windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. And then exhale back to side angle pose. Inhale, Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. And last, Peaceful Warrior. Beautiful. Come back to Warrior 2. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right. Hands at the heart, arms over to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Relax the shoulders. And forward first. Side angle pose. And then windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. And then Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. And last, Peaceful Warrior. Beautiful. Back to Warrior 2. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right. So let's see. Take a drink if anybody wants a water break. All right, so you can stay in your chair. We're going to do cat and cow and then laterals. And then figure it out as we go. All right. So we'll start with our cat and cow. So we're going to bend the knees, hands on the front of the thighs, tuck the chin. This is our exhale. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, and then back to neutral. And we're going to step the feet out a little bit wider. And we're going to do our laterals. So you can have your hands on your hip as you go over or down your side, whatever works for you. All right, so we're going to inhale. We're pretty warmed up probably at this point, so we can just go as far as is comfortable. We're going to inhale, exhale back. All right, so one more time each side or even it out. Excellent. All right, let's do our twist next. All right, so we want to keep the twist in the upper half of the back. So we're just using the eyes, basically, eyes straight ahead and then to the side, back to center, other side. So we don't want to be twisting way down in that lower spine. I just did that. All right, arms out wherever they feel good. Here, 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 wherever. So inhale, lift, and then exhale into the twist, or sometimes I don't love the word twist, but spiral. So as you're going, you feel like you're making more space. Excellent. And then when you're ready, being even back to center. All right, let's do, let's see if I can combine this in my head and make it actually happen in real life. Okay, so we're gonna start with the hands at the heart. We're gonna inhale, arms up, and then on the exhale, arms come down, and you can fold forward, and then inhale, come back up, hands to heart. Does that work? Inhale. And exhale. So this is kind of like the breath of joy. So inhale, if you want, you can even touch the fingertips together, and then exhale. And then hands back to heart. Yeah, it sort of works. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so the next thing, we're gonna keep doing this, but we're gonna add an exhale out through the mouth. All right, so hands at the heart, inhale, and then exhale. And then inhale back to start. Inhale, and then exhale out the mouth. And then inhale back. All right, one more. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. And then inhale back to center. All right. Make sure nobody's dizzy. Especially me, right? All right, let's do our tree pose. So if you want, since we have our chairs, you can use your chair for your tree pose. And let's pay attention to those feet. So we did a little bit of work with the ankles. So before you go up into your tree, big toe, pinky toe, heel. So that's your foot, the base of your foot, that strength triangle. Doing geometry now in yoga. All right, so make a tripod, heel above the ankle. If you have your balance, you want to go up higher, go for it. If not, that's totally fine. Hands can start at your heart and grow your branches. And your arms can move or they can stay wherever you want them to be. Do dance. So we want that nice strong hip on that straight leg. Hip open on the other side. Breathing, most important thing that I always forget to say for tree pose. Because without trees, we couldn't breathe, right? Although I just saw something about how the ocean gives us more oxygen than trees, but science, right? Okay. And then coming out nice and gracefully. And shake out that straight leg if you want. All right, other side. Check your foot. Big toe, pinky toe, heel. And then tripod that baby. Nice strong hip. Grow your branches. If you feel the urge to bring your foot up higher, you're welcome to do that. If it doesn't want to go, no harm, no foul. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And then coming out nice and graceful. Awesome. All right, shake it out. All right, I think, unless somebody objects, we're going to come down to the floor. Unless I forgot something that you really, really want to do. No? Okay. If you haven't done it in a while, this is really good for strengthening your ankles as well, but coming into a squat. You can stay down. It's okay. If you already sat down, just sit. And then falling gracefully on the floor. All right, so we want to do some back stuff. So stretching is always good, and then strengthening is always good. Blocks. Next week we'll do blocks with strengthening the core and opening up the psoas. But today, let's do, let's start with our bridge pose. Sorry. All right, so we're going to roll down onto the flat of the back. And before we do our bridge, we want to do a couple of apanasanas. And depending on where in the back you're tired or sore, you can do one leg apanasana at a time. So opposite arm and knee if you want, or both knees at the same time if that feels better. The other thing that sometimes feels better also is knees wide in your apanasana. So that gives you a little bit more space in that lumbar spine. And then, all right, so let's do our bridge pose. And we're going to do 3 rounds of our bridge. So we're going to start with just lifting the hips. So there's 2 options even with this. Everything is about options. All right. So you can do robot arms with just lifting the hips, or you can just have the arms all the way flat on the earth. So robot arms, you're bending at the elbow and the fingers point up towards the ceiling. And sometimes it's kind of fun. All right. So if you want to do that, that's fine, or just keep them flat on the floor. That's fine too. All right. So we're going to push in with the feet. You want to keep the feet and the knees and the hips kind of lined up there. On the inhale, we're lifting up the hips, pushing in with the feet. And you can also use the triceps, the back of the arms. And then exhale, bring the hips back down to the floor, or your chair if you're in a chair. All right, again, inhale, lift. Exhale back. And one more time. Inhale, push in with the feet, lift the hips. And then exhale back. All right, if you have a chair, you want to make sure it's not in the way when you lift your arms, because we're going to add the arms next. All right. So push in with the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, arms up overhead to the floor above you. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. When you come down this time, maybe lift the shoulder blades out of the way as you roll down the spine. Giving yourself a nice massage. Sorry. All right, last round, we're going to add a breath. So this is my favorite shoulder opener. All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale, lift the hips, the arms come up. On the exhale, release just the hips. And take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. All right, let's do a little bit more Apanasana. Counter pose for that back bend. All right, so next we're going to do 4 directions with the legs. Sometimes if the back hurts, it could be because you have tight hamstrings, or your hips could be tight because you have tight quads. So this is a great way to kind of stretch this out. So we're going to take this, and if you have a strap, you're welcome to use your strap to do this. I never think about it ahead of time, so just going to do it without. All right, so right foot up towards the ceiling. Hands on either side of that right leg. We're going to exhale, bring that leg in towards the torso. Inhale, release. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, release. And one more time. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, release. Next, we're going to go side to side with this. Open up the hip a little bit here. So we're going to bring the right leg over towards the right side of the floor. You have your left arm on the floor for balance. Right hand on the outside of that right leg. And then when you're ready, using an inhale, and if you want, you can even bend that knee as you bring it up. Bring that right leg back up to center. We're going to switch arms, right arm out to the side, move that left leg out of the way. So you cross the body with that right leg towards the left side of the foot, going just as far as is comfortable. Excellent. And then on an inhale, bring it back up to center. Both feet come into the mat. Both knees are bent. And then let's do those 3 directions with that left leg. Left foot comes up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, leg comes in. Inhale, leg goes out. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, leg out. And one more. Exhale. And inhale. All right. Right hand out to the side. Left hand on the outside of that left leg. That left leg goes towards the left side of the floor. Just as far as is comfortable. And then on the inhale, bring it back up. We're going to bring the right hand on the outside of that left leg, move the right leg out of the way, cross the body, left foot towards the right side of the floor. And then on the inhale, bring it back up. Then we're going to bend the knees, both feet come into the mat. And then we're going to do our number 4. So that was 1, 2, 3. This is number 4. So right foot or ankle on the top of the left thigh. You take the right hand on the right knee, left hand on that left hip, opening up that area, that pelvic bowl. Nice opener for that right hip. It's good for sciatica. And then release that. And then you got 3 options. 1, just stay here and relax. Option 2, grab the knee, the left knee, and bring it in. Option 3, left foot up towards the ceiling. You have maximum compression on that right hip. All right, don't forget to breathe. And then when you're ready, that left foot comes down to the mat, right foot comes down to the mat. Going to the other side. Left foot or ankle on that right thigh. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right hip. Open up that pelvic bowl. Got a little opening on that left hip before we compress it. All right, release that. And then options, stay right here. Grab the knee. Or extend that right foot up towards the ceiling. Hands around the back of that right thigh if they reach. Nice tight compression on that left hip. Breathe into it. If it hurts, don't do it. And then when you're ready, bring that right foot down. Left foot comes down, and then, let's see, what do we got time for? We're gonna do our LOLs. So exhale, knees in, inhale, arms up overhead, feet towards the ceiling. That's our L. Exhale, hands to knees, bend the knees. This is our O. So L, inhale, exhale, O. All right, I want to get a nice twist in here before we're done. So we're going to bring the feet down to the mat. And let's see. Should we go easy? Nobody's. Yes. So we're going to go easy. Okay. All right, so here we go. So arms out to the side. So you can go as easy or as strenuous as you like, but just be gentle, and we are working towards cooling down. So I don't want you getting all lathered up here. Okay, so knees and feet are together, and we're just going to kind of windshield the knees to one side, back to center on the inhale, exhale, other side. So this is level A. So there's a whole bunch of things we can do to beef this up. So option B is to turn the head the opposite direction that the knees go. You can have the head go the same direction as the knees. Sometimes that feels good. You can lift the knees and the feet up and do your twist like that. But if you want to keep it more gentle, keep the feet on the floor. And then after you've done an even amount, you're going to do one or two more each side, just adding an extra breath when the knees are over. So inhale to the center, exhale, knees go to the side, take an extra breath. And then inhale the knees back to center. After you finish that evenly, that's important, we're going to bring the knees back into the chest and nice, gentle Apanasana. You can just have the hands on the front of the thighs so that the arms get a break. So just the hands are sliding up and down. And then we're going to bring the feet down to the mat and then extend the legs all the way straight out. Arms down by your side, and we're going to finish with our supine palm tree. So we're going to inhale, arms up overhead, and then exhale, arms down by your sides. So one or two more here. And then after you finish those, we're going to release the legs and the feet away from each other. Arms come down by your side and then away from the torso, palms up or palms down. Maybe tuck the shoulders together or closer together. And if you have a blanket or a towel, maybe put that under your head. Or if you're right under the air conditioner, maybe you can put a blanket over you if you want. If you have a chair handy and you want to put your legs up on the chair, you're welcome to do that. That can be kind of nice sometimes. Or if your back is uncomfortable laying on the floor, you can bend your knees, bring the feet out wide, and then drop the knees towards each other. Sometimes that feels good on that lower back. And then whatever else you need to do to get any last little wiggles out. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep at the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with a Lotus Breath. So I have to replant my pond plants this weekend and do a Lotus Breath. All right, pinky and thumb together. We're going to inhale, fingers open, exhale, closed. 4 times. Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands at the heart. And namaste. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right, I will take suggestions for next week if you have anything ahead of time. If not, no worries.
We worked a half hour on right?
No more all the way down on the floor. Feet or chair.
Got to stay up in the chair. I gotcha.